Bonjour tout le monde, merci d'être venu aujourd'hui. Je suis heureux d'être ici avec mon équipe conservatrice du Nouveau-Brunswick. On a Rob Moore. On a utilisé la voiture de Rob Moore pour montrer le coût de l'essence. Il a 4 enfants, donc il est ici aujourd'hui afin d'avoir une tank d'essence gratuite. On a aussi notre ami de Miramichi, un député. Oh! Il est presque tombé. Presque une urgence. OK, on a survécu. Jake Stewart de Miramichi est ici aujourd'hui. Après 8 ans de Justin Trudeau, le coût de la vie augmente. 1 sur 5 Canadiens ne peuvent pas manger des repas 3 fois par jour. Bonjour! Il y a 1,5 million de Canadiens qui doivent assister à une banque alimentaire juste pour se nourrir. Le coût de logement a doublé. Le coût de loyer a doublé. Le coût des hypothèques a doublé. Bonjour. Il y a un double de coût dans le coût de logement. Et en plus, l'essence augmente. C'est maintenant 1,63 $. Et Justin Trudeau veut l'augmenter encore. Le 1er janvier, le taxe carbone va s'appliquer à l'Atlantique. Le 7 juillet, on aura une autre augmentation par le 2e taxe carbone de Justin Trudeau. Il vise à augmenter le prix de l'essence en total de notre 61 sous le litre. 61 sous le litre. Les Canadiens ne peuvent pas payer cette facture-là. Et ça n'a pas de bon sens. Un gouvernement mené par Pierre Poilievre va supprimer le taxe carbone pour réduire le coût de la vie et pour réduire le coût de l'essence et diesel. Le taxe carbone, c'est une taxe sur la nourriture, parce que si on applique une taxe sur le diesel qu'utilisent nos fermiers et nos camionneurs, ça augmente le coût de la nourriture qu'ils nous amènent dans nos épiceries. Donc, en réduisant les taxes, on peut réduire le coût de nourriture pour monsieur et madame, tout le monde, les gens qui ont la misère à se nourrir. Un gouvernement Poilievre, de gros bon sens, va contrôler les dépenses pour éliminer les déficits inflationnistes. On va inciter les municipalités de bâtir davantage de maisons. Merci beaucoup. Eux autres veulent payer moins pour leur essence aussi. On va inciter les municipalités de permettre davantage de construction pour que les jeunes puissent acheter une maison. On va ramener des prix plus bas. On va ramener des chèques de paie plus gros. C'est ça notre but. C'est le gros bon sens. Donc, tous ensemble pour le gros bon sens. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here today. I'm honored to be joined by Jake Stewart, Member of Parliament from the Miramichi. Jake has been fighting hard for his people on the ground, for his farmers, for people in rural communities. And we're also joined by Rob Moore. Rob is the member for Fundy Royal, and that's his caravan back there. Rob has 4 kids, so I agreed if he showed up today, we'd give him I would fill up and pay for a tank of gas for him, and as a father of 4, he's not going to turn that down. So there's got to be a perk here or two. But Canadians are getting no perks from this government. In fact, after 8 years of Justin Trudeau, life costs more, work doesn't pay, housing costs have doubled, crime, chaos, drugs and disorder are common in our streets, and he divides to distract. Now 1 in 5 Canadians are skipping meals, and 1.5 million going to food banks every single month because food prices under Trudeau have increased so dramatically. 9 in 10 of our young people believe they'll never be able to afford a home after the price of a house has doubled across this country. Now our housing prices are almost 100% higher than they are in the United States of America. But Trudeau's plan is to make it worse. He's increasing taxes on gas, diesel, and groceries starting on July 1st for Atlantic Canadians. Thank you. Thank you. We're holding a bit of a rally here. So these are all the hardworking people who are paying too much for gas already and don't want to pay Justin Trudeau's 61-cent a litre carbon tax. It'll start with approximately 14 cents a litre this summer, but over the years to come, Trudeau wants to jack it up 300% to 61 cents a litre. And wait till the winter comes. The new carbon tax, which takes effect this summer, will still be in place in the winter, making it hard for Atlantic Canadians, many of whom heat using oil to warm their homes. Seniors will be forced to choose between heating and eating. And speaking of eating, when Trudeau taxes the energy of the farmer who makes the food and the trucker who ships the food, he taxes the people who buy the food. Enough. Canadians cannot afford to pay any more. And that's why my common sense plan is to axe the tax to bring home lower prices for Atlantic Canadians and for all Canadians. Instead of making traditional energy more expensive, we'll make carbon-free alternatives more affordable. We'll green-light green projects like nuclear power to replace coal-fired electricity, like tidal power to use the forces of the oceans to bring electricity onto our grid, like hydroelectric power by speeding up the approval of hydroelectric dams, and like carbon and capture and storage so that we can put the carbon back in the ground where it came from. These are common sense alternatives that bring down the cost of carbon-free energy as opposed to bringing up the cost of the energy that Canadians continue to rely on. And that is why I'm pleased to join with my Conservative team from Atlantic Canada to reiterate and re-announce that we as Conservatives will axe the Trudeau tax on your gas, heat, and groceries. It's common sense. Now let's bring it home. Thank you.
Okay, we'll have time for 5 questions from the floor.
Hi, Paige from the Times and Transcript here. I'm looking for your thoughts on the possible sale of the refinery in St. John.
I'm very concerned about the reports that the St. John's refinery might be sold. This is the result of Justin Trudeau's taxes on energy that are making Canada's industry uncompetitive and driving production out of Canada to more polluting foreign jurisdictions. I worry that if the refinery is sold, that all of the corporate and business jobs that manage that asset will move down to the United States, and all of those paychecks and the spin-offs from them will leave with those jobs. That would be a major blow to St. John economy. It would also mean we wouldn't have local control over our energy future. So that's why we need to get rid of the carbon tax and the red tape that is driving our jobs out of the country. We need to remove government gatekeepers to bring home our energy production and our energy supply chain. That means powerful paychecks for our people, and that's what a Poilievre-led government will deliver. Thank you.
Do I have to hold it up? Are you going to hold it up? Hi, Elena Pickrell with CTV.
Thank you.
I'm just curious, are you in support of the Atlantic Troop Transmission Project? And if yes, how much federal funding should it receive?
Well, I'm always in favor of local energy projects that will allow Canadians to buy and sell energy between provinces. We need to see all of the details on this proposal before commenting the costs and the benefits. But the major obstacle to major energy projects in Canada is Justin Trudeau's red tape and anti-energy proposals. He's got Bill C-69, which prevents energy-related projects from being completed in the first place. It makes it very difficult to build mines, tidal power, dams, and other electrification projects. I'll clear away those obstacles so that Canadians can produce more of their energy right here in this country, and we can bring home powerful paychecks for our people.
Our Global News. Do you stand with Premier Blaine Higgs on Policy 713?
Look, this is a provincial policy. I know that Justin Trudeau has butted into that. The Prime Minister has no business in decisions that should rest with provinces and parents. So my message to Justin Trudeau is butt out and let provinces run schools and let parents raise kids.
Frédéric Camarano de Radio-Canada. Blaine Higgs, premier ministre du Nouveau-Brunswick, vous appuie grandement pour ce qui est de la taxe carbone et de l'éliminer. Maintenant, il fait face à presque une révision de son leadership au sein de son parti. Est-ce que vous l'appuyez là-dedans?
Je suis très heureux d'appuyer les efforts de Blaine Higgs pour supprimer la taxe carbone. Hier, j'ai eu l'occasion de remercier le premier ministre Higgs pour avoir pour s'être opposé à la taxe carbone de Justin Trudeau. Et j'aime bien travailler avec lui. Je pense que l'effort de supprimer la taxe carbone, c'est un effort en équipe. Donc, je remercie Blaine Higgs et tous les premiers ministres de l'Atlantique pour travailler avec moi afin de battre la taxe carbone de Justin Trudeau.
This will be the last question.
I'll say that in English as well. I want to thank Blaine Higgs for helping me fight the carbon tax. The Premier has been fighting hard to bring lower prices to New Brunswickers and more powerful paychecks to his people, and I congratulate him for that and the other good work that he's doing on behalf of the province.
This will be the last question.
Damien Dauphin pour le Moniteur acadien. J'ai cru comprendre que vous comptiez revenir dans la région au mois d'août. Est-ce que vous planifiez assister à un tintamarre acadien pour mieux vous faire connaître des Acadiens et des francophones de la région?
J'aimerais bien faire ça. Hier, j'en ai parlé avec mon équipe parce que j'aimerais vraiment bien être ici pour célébrer avec le fier peuple acadien. On me dit que c'est une célébration inoubliable qui était incomparable aussi à travers le pays. Donc, c'est comme quelqu'un qui a des origines canadiennes-françaises. Mon père, il vient d'un village françaissois dans l'Ouest. Ça me touche énormément, la culture acadienne, la langue préservée des Acadiens. Et j'aimerais très bien les célébrer avec eux autres. Et on travaille pour essayer d'être là pour la grande célébration. Merci. Okay, thanks very much, everyone. Great to be with you. Many blessings to all of you, and I will see you in the many days ahead.